How you doing, everybody? Happy Friday to you. I don't even have to check the watch. I'll do it anyway, but I know it's Friday. Happy Friday to you. The thing I love saying the most. It is good seeing you. Hope you're staying cool if it is hot where you are, because it is very warm here. And we're doing our best to stay as cool as we can. But we're here, more fun in the world of Megastore Simulator. It's been a while since we've done this one live, but we're getting to the point where they're getting ready to get another update out here. I'm pretty sure. I think they've got something that they just threw into the playtest, or they're getting ready to throw into the playtest. So we've got to get a move on getting some space opened up here, because we still don't even have our full grocery department opened up. And we've been making real good progress on getting it opened up. I would hate to lose any of that progress in the name of another department showing up that I'm not ready for. So that's what we're going for here today. Trying to get more stuff opened up. That's the plan. So we're going to see if we can make it happen. We're going to get in and start, as always, by saying hello to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad of Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all. We also have here, we have Preston Bishop Lewis, we have Brian Piotrowski, we have Blessed Day Pam, we have Mark Nangle, we have Lisa Forbells, we have Pam Tastic, and then over on the Twitch side, we have Rick Trucking in Elk Mountain, Wyoming, where it is not hot. It is a wonderful, right around 60 degrees, and I would love that right about now. We also have Annie, Chris, and Thander here as well. And for everyone else that we have out there watching and lurking, hello! Happy Friday to you. Let's hop in. And David Getty also here. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. So here is the story. Bro Mikey also here. Will's Cantina also here. Great to see you. So here's the deal. If we take a look at what we've got, our next expansion is going to cost us $95,800. It is available to us. So we do have it, but we need $96,000. And then after that, we start getting back into the upper floor, which is going to cost us $100,000. And I have no idea what the heck we're going to even do with it. But that is the next thing on the list. So hopefully today we're going to get $95,800 over the course of our live stream. And we'll be able to open that up, because that might be a suitable space that we don't use and we save for future departments. That is kind of the thought. I was originally going to use that for grocery, but that may not happen. So we'll have to see what's going to go on with this. But we want to try and get that open and at least start planning for what may be the future. I also don't need to worry about anything with the seafood stand anymore. So for anyone who may not have noticed, we now have a daytime seafood clerk. Patricia is her name. She's got rather strange arms. I mean, really strange looking arms. That is a really weird optical illusion, but her arms don't look like they go with her body. But she's really good at seafood, and that's the thing that matters most. So now I don't have to worry about this. But yeah, you definitely look like your arms don't fit with the rest of you. There's something there that's kind of off. And it's kind of disturbing me, so I'm going to stop looking. And we're going to let that go. It's up to 70 now in Wyoming. That's still better than 90. That's still the start. She needs to work out in a major way, John. There's something going wrong there, for sure. So we now only have one daytime unloader. We have a seafood clerk. When we get up to level 142, we're going to be able to get another person. I might get a daytime restocker to go with my daytime unloader. So that might be the plan that we follow. We'll see how it goes, but we got a plan. Oh yeah, we also open up some space up here, so I could also potentially put in a 21st self-checkout. I might do that as well, and maybe we'll work on that today, this morning, because that's going to be a lot of stuff that we got to move around. So here we go. Let's get into it. Day 191. 191 days. My gosh. Again, as customers, you probably don't care about any of this, but we're going to get ready to open up that space, make the downstairs look like a rectangle again, just like the upstairs, and maybe we'll throw something there. maybe we won't. Again, you don't care. You just want to come in here and get your stuff. So I'm going to let you do that. Store's open for your convenience. Ma! Let's do it. Got to also go and talk to Bella, because we always do that when we do a live stream. So here we go. Bella! It has been a hot minute. I know it's been a hot minute. I know, Bella. It's been a minute since we've been here. I get it. We haven't played this one live in a while. I know. It's great seeing you too. I know. It's been a bit. I know. It's been a bit. Yeah, I know it's been a bit. I get it. But we're back. We're back. We're back, and it's wonderful seeing you. We got a lot of stuff that we're going with, that we're trying to get done in the store, because they're getting ready to add another department. Do you want us to have another department? No, I understand. I don't either, but I can't stop them. The developer's a wonderful person, and I can't stop the developer from doing what they're doing. So we're going to do our best to try and get that space open. Do you think that we can do it? Do you think we can do it? Oh, come on. Come on. You believe in us. That's a very nervous yes. It's a very, very nervous yes, but I'll take it. I will take it. All right, I got to go. I've got to do some stuff in the store. I've got to get another self-checkout in there. But yeah, we will make sure that we come and see you again when we do this live. It's been a bit, I know. We'll make sure we see you. We love you. We will see you again very soon. So, okay, there we go. Got to have our Bella chats. It's important. So, Carla James, how you doing? Great to see you. Pamtastic. Oh, yeah, I already said hi to you. That's right. Andrew Shield, how you doing? Great to see you. Okay, so one more self-checkout. We can do that, because we have the space for it. But then I'm going to have to move self-checkouts around in order to do this, because the numbering system is no longer going to work. So this has to go. So I've got to take that out of service. And then this is going to go upstairs. And then these are all going to move over. So let me close all these out. Yeah, close, 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 close. Nope, someone's on their way to it. And, okay. That's fine. So we're going to go like this. Move that all the way over. There is a pixel here somewhere. And then move the... Is there a reason why that one's so far away from the wall? That's odd. Okay, let's go like that. Okay, and then move all these over. Shift to snap. There we go. Then I can open these back up, which will give me enough to then go ahead and close others up. Whoa! That's not right. Okay, open, 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 open. Yeah, it's going to be great. People that are going to be shopping right there, and people that are going to be doing self-checkout right there. What could possibly go wrong? So I can't move that, because I need to close it first. So we're going to see if I can close these up. Okay, so that's closed. So I'm just waiting for whoever's going to use this one. Then we'll go ahead, close it out. It's probably this lady here, is my guess. Salty Starfish, back again, along with Charles Visser. How you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. Doing a little bit of redecorating up here. Just a little bit. Okay, close. Okay, cool. So then... Oh, I'm in the way. All right, that's what the problem is. Then number 16 goes up here. Can I get a 17th up here? I can probably get a 17th up here. I think I can. So I might do this. So 17 might also go upstairs with me, but I can't right now because it is being used. So yeah, I might buy one more. So let's take this one out of the truck. So number 21 is going to come out of the truck. And I'll set this one right here because it looks like I've got enough space for another one. I've got a bunch that I must still have closed. Did I not open the ones upstairs? I thought I did, but it says I've only got 68 here. Oh yeah, I didn't open these. So there we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. And then Yeah. Once this one's done, I'm going to move it over. Because this one's going to go upstairs. I've actually got to start closing all these. So close 20. 17, 19. So then I just got to close 18. It will be going. So just to warn you before it gets blown up, Hypermarket is planning another huge update. Well, okay, if they fix my store with their update, then I'll be good. But aside from that, oh no. I'm sure I'll have 14 people that'll tell me about it at a minimum. Okay, that's that. So we'll have even more Brondo. It's got electrolytes, what plants crave. Okay, so no, stop queuing over here. Everybody stop queuing. There are plenty of other registers. Use the other ones. I've got to close this one up. I got to move stuff around. Who is queuing for this register? Who's doing it? You wanted to be the first. You are the one to break it. What are they talking about in the update? Just so that way I know. You can fill me in. What are they planning here? What's the dealio? What's the story? I mean, what are they going to do to break the game now? What's the plan? Can I do this and get these in? If I keep moving these around, can I get them in order and keep snapping them to where they need to go? Yeah, I can do that. So 18, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need to do. So 18 goes there, 19 goes there, 20 goes there, and then 21 goes here. Okay. Send it on the cord. Okay. Is there a Cliff Notes version of it that you can tell me? So, and Tsunami, how you doing? Jared Dranky, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to both of you. What do I need? One more of those? Yeah, one more of those. One more self-checkout. Self-checkout. Here we go. Just to the front door. Oh, and then I gotta reopen these. There we go. Those are reopened. Number 22 en route. And tomorrow is Lady Fluffy Dragon's solo live stream that will be at 3 p.m. local time for Lady Fluffy Dragon. So that'd be 3 p.m. British summer time. And then that is 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that's when you will be able to see Lady Fluffy Dragon doing her very first solo live stream tomorrow of Megastore Simulator. Should be a very, very fun time. I mean, me and Susie Lou are going to do our best to stop in for a bit. So, no more falling boxes. Trucks will deliver warehouse equipment, pallet ordering. Okay. Unfortunately, it still doesn't do anything to fix my store that's broken. So, that's the only bummer about it. Again, it's going to be one of those games that's going to be better and better for people that are new, but for people who had their stores destroyed, then it's not going to really help. So, oh well. It's all right. We got plenty of other games we can play. So, okay. Now let's go back here. See what we might need to order. Out of stock, in stock, labeled only. Toys and candy, there's always some of that. I didn't get a whole pallet of it, though, so let's fix that up. Let's get rid of that. Full pallet. And then clothing. No clothing. So that's going to go to dock 3. Electronics can't do that still. Music and vending, dock 1. And sports and summer, dock 2. There we go. So, yeah, your store was wrecked, and I salute you for fixing it. I just didn't have the patience to do it. I'm like, you know what? I could, but I just don't care enough. I just got to the point. I do not care. Time and time again, how you doing? For a hypermarket simulator, game sponsored by Brondo. It's got electrolytes, what plants crave. They added a second floor to the store, and so they put escalators into the store, but they put escalators into the existing store space. So anyone who had a save file, your existing store space now had escalators in it. So you may have had product that was in the spot where the escalators went. So all the product that was where your escalators were is now got thrown outside. And if you had like rooms or anything set up, your rooms basically got wrecked because the walls got replaced by the escalator. So, and it took an escalator and put it in a really weird place that was near the front left of the store that was very good for putting saleable product, but for whatever reason, they put an escalator there. And so, yeah, there would be a whole bunch of rework that would be involved in, yeah, it's horrible. It was one of those things like, yeah, it was a typical hypermarket thing where they put something in, didn't really think about what would happen to people who had existing stores and did it, but yeah. And I'm at the point where I just don't care enough to try and fix my store, and I'll leave it to Roger Plays Games and John Swigert and Sandman and whoever else is out there playing it. They can cover it. They can give all the good quality content on it, and that'll be perfectly good. But for me, with that, so Jello Boy, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. It's kind of like it was for people with Better Mart, because Better Mart had a very, very similar thing that happened there, where they started up their new gem system for unlocking products, and it really wrecked a lot of people's stores that had gotten really deep into it, because it took all the products, locked them behind a gem wall, and then made it where stuff that people had in their store wasn't even accessible anymore. And so anyone who had an existing store in that game was completely hosed. But if you started over from scratch, no impacts, because you're starting over from scratch. And same thing. Anyone who's playing hypermarket from scratch, they'll never even know the pain, because they're starting from scratch. So it won't even matter to them. But for existing people, yeah, you're in a bad way. So, yeah, it's like I said a number of times about that game. It's probably a pretty good to maybe even very good game for someone who's playing it straight from the ground up at this point. So you might be at that point there. Mike Lowry, how you doing? In anime and cartoon gaming, how you doing? Vernie Klein and Max, how's it going? Happy Friday to everybody. Hope you are all doing very, very well. Let's go through here again, see what we need. This all go to Dock 3. Still not doing that electronics. Oh, and the violins too. Son of a bee sting. Oh, boy. I guess I gotta bite the bullet on some of this and get the ones that are expensive at some point. I gotta do it. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go on that truck. So those don't go on that truck. Vending would go on that truck. So this is all going to Dock 1. Oh! Alright, that'll go there. Okay. Yeah, Hypermarket needs multi-save slots so badly. And I can't figure out why they haven't done that either. With all the things that they have, why do they still not have multiple save slots? I don't understand that either. Kenta, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Did the update come with a "we broke your store, better start over" warning? I don't think so. I think it was one of those things that they did it and they're like, well, okay, if your store is broken, sorry. Fix it. And some people did, and other people did not. So, Jimmy Casual, 4 weeks of vacation. That's nice. 4 weeks of vacation is good. The YouTube, are you talking, if you're talking about Lady Fluffy Dragon's YouTube, there it is. I'm not sure if that's the one you mean, but I'm going to say it is. You've asked for multiple saves for Hyper a lot. You got told soon. Yeah. Yeah. That's always been the thing about that game that has always blown my mind, is the priorities that they put on on their updates. Like, why do they choose the things that they choose first? Yeah, trademark soon. Yeah, why do they choose the things that they choose first? What is their mindset when they say we're going to do this thing first and then we're going to do other things after that? I've never figured out what their mindset is. Because for them to have a game like this where they've made this many changes and they don't have multiple save files for it is borderline criminal. And I just don't understand. But I'm not meant to understand. So, and I'm okay with it. Because then again, in the end, it's a game that's sponsored by Brondo. It's a game with electrolytes, what plants crave, so it's all right. You should have a product named after you in that game. There is I mean, there are some people that have, like Roger Plays Games has a shirt named after him. So, did I see what you said? I did. I think I answered your question. I think I put the thing there that you were asking for. I'm pretty sure I did. Because aside from that, I'm not sure which YouTube chat you might be talking about. So, I think I did it. So, the electrolytes are later if you weren't hallucinating. The electrolytes come later. You don't even get the electrolytes now. You don't even get that. Get nothing. Yeah, Roger Plays Games has a shirt named after him. There's someone else who has a shirt named after them in that game. And there were a couple other people that had products that they won a contest and they had products that were named after them, or the products that were designed by them or inspired by them or something by them that were put into the game. All right, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. We got things to do. I've got to get $95,000. So come on, hurry up. Let's just look live. Pep in the step. Come on. Got things to do. Come on. There. All right, everyone's done. Yeah, we have no golf bags. We have no pro tablets. We have no smartwatches. I mean, I could probably get the golf bags. I'm not going to worry about that. Is there anyone? Let me check and see if there's anyone that can hire. What do the restockers look like? 106 and 80. We can probably do better than that tomorrow, so I'm not going to worry about that. That's a pretty crappy restocker. So, I'm not using the correct voice. It needs to be. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. So, water. You mean from the toilet? There you go. That's closer to it, I'm pretty sure. Such a good movie. Hits too close to home, but such a good movie. All right. First thing, we're going to check and see what we've got in the way of restockers so we can get a daytime restocker. Oh, why are you so bad? 108.80? That's a garbage restocker, but you know what? It's something, and I can fire you tomorrow, and we can just keep on playing this game. So yeah, you're hired for now, but man, you suck. Okay. So there you are. Yeah, and you're looking for that stuff too. So let's get a few things ordered before we get the store going. So I think we just need... So that can go to Doc. No, I can't buy it because I don't have the money for it. So we won't get that. But I will get the cricket bats and the golf bags. And it will get those things. So the drums go away. That'll goes to Doc too. And you two guys can have fun taking care of that. So, here we go. Day 1. Try that again. Day 192. I am proud to say that this store is not sponsored by Brondo. We do not have electrolytes. We are not what plants crave. We're something completely different and hopefully better. Store's open for your convenience. Ah. There we go. And he'll get to action in just a bit. He's like, do I have to move? Why did you even hire me? I didn't think anyone was going to hire me. Have you seen my stats? I'm so bad. I know you are, but you're the only one who's around. Foxy Gamer, how you doing? Great to see you. At some point, I need to look at getting more grocery as well. trying to figure out what I want to do there. And when we get to level 145, which is going to take a bit to do, but when we get to level 145, we can push out more space here, which might get me another big refrigerator, which I really kind of need. Because this cool one and this freezer one are... I mean, the freezer one, I might be fine long-term on the freezer one. We might be okay there. But this one's getting to be kind of uncomfortable in terms of the amount of space that it has. I really need a large one there, for the most part. And in terms of other stuff that I could get in terms of licenses, because this is always the what license fits best with the space we've got game. And that's always a challenge. So I don't really want to get anything that's got a lot of produce, because produce is really snug right now. I mean, that's produce that's nothing but produce. Is there anything that's got a frozen thing? This would be doable, because it's got what looks like shampoo. It's got that looks like jam. So shampoo, shower, no, that's like maybe some kind of maybe a shampoo thing or something for men, it looks like. That's a cleaning product. That's fish sticks. So that one is a possibility, because it would be one thing on the shelf. It would be shelf, 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 and then freezer. Shelves I can do easily. And I could take... Yeah, I could get another shelf that would be for my cleaning stuff. The jam, I guess, can go somewhere. I don't know where. I mean, I guess for now it could go underneath the coffee and tea. So you got coffee, tea, and jam. I mean, that's a combo if there ever was one, but that's possible. And then a freezer. So that might be something that I can do as like another license to get in here. Potentially. Gamer Sue, happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, we might go that route as the next thing that we shoot for. Potentially. It's so weird not doing anything here with the seafood. So strange. Got to go say hi to Cans. Tell him that we all said hello and we all send our love. And that we all hope that he's having a happy Friday. And Arthur Rompai, how you doing? Great to see you. Ivory Dragoness, happy Friday to you as well. So now we have, oh wow, look at that. That's the first time I looked up there. We have 77 customers. At one point in time, I saw we had 77 customers in the store. We're dropping back down to 70, but we were at 77 at one point. That's pretty cool. I feel like if we can get to like 7/8 of potential capacity, we're doing pretty good. Because you can never get to full capacity here, but if you can keep on getting to like 7/8 of the number, that's pretty good. There's the Cans. How you doing, my buddy? Happy Friday to you. Happy 4th of July to you. Hope you're going to be doing something fun and safe over there. I don't know what they do in your part of California in terms of fireworks and stuff like that, but I hope you are doing very, very well, my friend. We are, if the weather holds, and there's a big if on that, but if the weather holds, we are planning on going to the Champaign fireworks show that is down right by Assembly Hall and Memorial Stadium. They always put on a real good fireworks show, but it's a big question on the weather. The weather is a big right now question mark, because we don't know what's happening. It may be rainy, it may be stormy, it will be hot. So we got that going for us. But we're hoping that we're going to be able to go and see them, because we always enjoy seeing the annual fireworks show. It's always a good time. So with any luck, the weather will be cooperative. It just needs to cool off so badly. It really needs to cool off so badly. Kelly Snyder, how you doing? Clintus Fobs, great to see you. Happy Friday to you. What am I doing? I was looking to see if there's anything else I need to order. Let's check that out. So, products out of stock, in stock. Only one thing for Dock 3. Okay. Still can't get those. Get that. So that's Dock 1. Then we've got sports and summer. Nothing there. Okay. So that's all we got. Can we expand the parking lot? No. I mean, everything outside is whatever it is. Everything, it's the only expansions are in the store. That's all we got. Yeah, and we need $96,000 to get rid of this section. 96K. It's the only bad thing. These expansions get to be more and more expensive, and it takes longer and longer to get there. I mean, I'd love it if they had like more vending machines, because everybody in this game loves the vending machines. It is by far and away the biggest seller in the store. And our revenue has been, I've had other people that have been talking about how their revenue has been going in the tank. And I think I know what it is. I think I understand why our revenue is going in the tank. And I think that grocery is the reason to blame. Yeah. Because we had times where we were making close to $100,000 a day. And now we're dropping down to $66,000 a day. And it's because we keep on adding more and more grocery to the store. So people are buying more and more grocery. And because they're buying more and more grocery, that's things that they could otherwise be buying things that are more expensive. So instead of buying the things that are more expensive, they're buying more grocery, and it's bringing our revenue per day down. We're still selling the same number of products per day, but it's shifting to lower dollar products, which is really kind of hurting our revenue. I don't know how I feel like about that. The thing I am happy about is the fact that the King Offalor has an 80 stream streak. That is cool. That is very, very cool. But this sucks. It's not the tea's fault, though. It's absolutely, we would never blame the tea. Because that would never be the problem. Tea is always great, but everything else is really a big dog back there. Whoa! Anything else? Yeah, let's just keep going with this. That'll all go to Dock 3. Then the Roombas, I can try and get those. Yeah, that'll go to Dock 4. Then we've got all that can go to Dock 1. That's fine if that all goes to Dock 1. I can handle that. All there. That's all fine. Cool. So yeah, we're getting more customers, but we're losing revenue. Yeah, because what were the stats on everything? I didn't look that far down the page. If we look, yeah, vending by far and away is the most popular thing. Music is still second most popular, but it's fading fast. And grocery is starting to eat into it. And if we look at the last 7 days, grocery is really picking up. And it dragged music down very, very hard. So music, which used to be like our number 2 thing ever, is now just and it's fallen way off the map. Which is not great. CL Bear, how you doing? Great to see you. You finally finished work, which means you can turn your work area into a streaming area. There you go. That sounds like a plan. Okay, well, I guess maybe at this point we'll get to level 145 before I get to my $95,000. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Other stuff. Go ahead and get this more stuff for Dock 3. Again, can't do the electronics. I'm getting more and more expensive stuff in electronics. I guess I can get those. So that can go to Dock 4. Music and vending. That'll go to Dock 1. And then sports, Dock 2. I feel like I'm running in place. And what do I have left in my basket? I've got cereal left in here. Do I have... I can finally get this Devil's Rock up there. That's finally gone. Do I have a toothpaste I can get out of here? That's finally gone. So all I've got left is the cereal. So I've got 7 cereal left in my basket. That's it. Everything else is gone. And I'm still on $18,000. I can't. We're making no progress. Done. Leanne Mankey, how you doing? Great to see you. Chris Martin, happy Friday to you as well. Good seeing you. Go ahead, empty all that out. Oh. Yeah, I really hope that the weather tomorrow is... I really hope that it cooperates. I really hope at some point it cools down. It's not going to happen tomorrow. That much I know. But I just hope it cooperates and it doesn't rain. What are they saying? Oh, shoot. Now my phone's way over there. Ah, heck. What are they saying for the weather tomorrow? What are they thinking? 75% chance of rain. If it gets up to 75%, that normally means that it's not looking good. And it looks like there's a pretty good chance throughout the day. They're only saying the temperature tomorrow is supposed to be 88, but it's supposed to be cloudy all darn day. And it's probably just one of those that it's probably just a lot of pop-up rain. It's probably what they're thinking. So, that's not great. I wonder what AccuWeather says. Maybe AccuWeather paints a better picture. What does AccuWeather say about this? It says real feels 105 right now, so that sucks. What are they thinking about temperatures? Or about the rain here? What are they saying? They're saying a 70% chance. Humid with clouds and sun, a couple of drenching thunderstorms in the afternoon. Thunderstorms can be, yeah, okay. So they're thinking maybe afternoon thunderstorms. So maybe by nighttime, maybe it'll clear out. Possibly. And if so, I'd be a fan of that. We'll see what happens. So, ugh. Go ahead, set that there. We've still got a bunch of people in the store. Oh, we got 5. I thought we had more looking around. So how's the streamer life treating me? It's treating me great. Life is wonderful. Having all kinds of fun. We got all kinds of fun things going on. We got this channel. We've got Rusty Champaign 2, where we've been playing all kinds of open world stuff. Been playing some Satisfactory. Been playing some Outbound. Having a lot of fun with that. I'm trying to find some more things to play over there, but having a good time. Sharifa, how you doing? I hope I said that right. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. And Juju, how's it going? Happy Friday to you. I'm assuming you didn't have to work today because it's a Friday, so I'm assuming that that was an observed holiday for you. And I hope everything is going good. Yeah, Outbound was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. We've got a couple more days of stuff to do in there, but we're nearing the end in that. Had a real good time, though. You're in Megastore as well right now, setting up for the... Yeah, that's basically the thing we're doing. Just trying to get to the point where we have... Get ourselves in as good a position as we can for the updates. which may not be all that great of a position, but we're going to try. At dock 3. Music and sports, that can just both go to the same one. That's fine if this both goes to the same one. No problem there. That can all go to dock 1. No problem there. So, I said it right. Cool! I'm normally great at butchering names. Hello, here is the Steve, Quebec Steve. Yeah, EC, I believe, is here. I believe that is, from what I remember. Yeah. Here's the Steve of Quebec, also known as Howdy, I'm Quebec Steve. Oui, oui, ho, ho, ho. Even though they don't say that up there, because they're above that. Crash Out Crew from the devs of Peak. Have not heard of that one. Do not know that one. All right, is everybody here good? I'm sure, yeah, we're down to the end. Because I got restockers here that are saying that they can't find things, so they should all start lining up here momentarily. Oh, no. Oh, because we got more stuff that they're pulling off the truck. That's what's going on. So they're taking all that stuff off of there. And then that'll give the last of the restockers something to do. So, yeah, everyone else is getting ready to finish up. So we'll give it like another minute or two. You now feel like Godzilla. Everyone points up at the sky. Go back, Steve! Like that. Exactly. Yep. Howdy, y'all. Here's Quebec Steve. Yep, exactly. Howdy. Are these guys still upstairs? Are you still up here? Are you done yet? Seriously, come on. It's not that hard. Really, come on. Come on. Come on. I'll follow you down. Why are you still coming upstairs? Dude, everybody else is done. What is taking you so long? What is going on here? What is the deal? How is it that you cannot have all of your stuff done by now? We've been here for hours. Why are you being so slow? Why am I just like, why am I following behind this guy? He didn't do anything wrong. I don't get. What is your deal? What is your malfunction? Why are you not done yet? Everybody else is downstairs looking at you, wanting to go home. But no, we can't because you're still up here, slowly making your way back down. Don't hurry or anything. Whatever you do, don't hurry. Just nice and slow. Nice and slow. We got nowhere to be. Got nothing to do. It's not like we're trying to get $96,000 to open up a wall here. It's fine. You just do you. There you go. We'll just wait. We'll all wait on you. It's just you. See everybody standing here, all waiting on you. Was that a little harsh? Oh no. That would be that's Foxy. Foxy's like, yeah, whatever. That's what we got there. Are you done yet? I think you're done. Those better be empty boxes, man. If they're not. There. Okay. All's well. Huh. Cool. Another day. Let's get into it. So, day 193. I don't feel like we've made much progress so far, but maybe we've got a little bit more money in our bank account. By the way, can you guys please start buying some of the stuff that makes us more money? We're not making as much money as we did before, and I know you guys need stuff to eat, but we'd really like to sell you more guitars. So please buy those again. Please? Pretty please? Sugar on top? Store's open for your convenience. Ma! Yeah, I feel like this number's continuing to go down. Let's take a look. Oh no, there we go. We had a better day. 80,000. We had a rebound. That's good. Big rebound. Boing. It's nice because we haven't been to that number since like day 182. So we had 10 days. It's like looking at my YouTube charts. Got the same feel. It's like, what have I done? Same kind of thing. All right. Patricia, how's it going? You doing okay? Your arms are still weird. I don't know what your problem is, but you've really got some strange arms going on there. Just I don't know. Get a little bit of get a little bit extra something in the diet, and you'll be good. But it's a strange look, man. I don't know what to do with that, so we're just gonna, yeah. Maybe let's hang out here in the pool. I don't know if Salty's around. Chill out in the pool. They really need to have it where you can just tap control and it keeps you crouched. Because the only way you can stay crouched is to hold down the control button. I love the fact that you can sit in the pool, but you can't stay in the pool without holding the button down. So, top priorities. Pool time! Yes! It's the most important part. I feel like I should have a just chatting thing on Twitch where I sit in the pool in this game and just chat, and that's all that happens. That'd be like one of the most ridiculous things ever. Why is Rusty sitting in a video game pool and talking about nothing? What's going on? I always find that so interesting on the Twitch side. And Yuri, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Just the people on Twitch that all they do is they just have a stream where all they do is they just talk. And they just talk about whatever, and they're not like playing a game or anything. They're just talking. And hundreds and thousands of people will watch, and I always look at that, I'm like, that seems so interesting. And I know that it's been that way on Twitch forever. I mean, that's one of the big things that made Twitch what it is it's just a place for people to sit around and have the gift of gab. But that there's still some part of that concept that feels so alien to me. Because like all you're doing is talking. I mean, you're basically being the equivalent of like a radio host and talking about whatever. And I don't know if they like come up with different topics every day, or if they just literally talk about what's on their mind, or what it is. It's intriguing. I don't think I could do it, but it's intriguing. I mean, just like a Rusty Champagne just chatting thing. I have no idea what the heck I talk about. It's like, what word salad would come out in a Rusty Champagne just chatting thing? I cannot figure it out.
Nice crust on this one.
I can talk. Susie Lou says I can talk about my feelings. There you go. What's that? You tune in? There you go. Jenny Hop, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Let's take a look, see what we need to order. Anything? A few toys. Oh, I need to check on restockers. Let's check real quick on restockers. Management restockers. 110.98. That's better than what we've got right now. Restocker. Where's my morning restocker? Day shift. 108.80. Yeah, you're fired. And then we'll go here, hiring, you're hired. I mean, you're expensive as all get out, but we'll still get you anyway. So there we go. We could listen to Pink Floyd, except you can't, because that would get immediately copyrighted. 100%. So, and Mehmet, how you doing? Great to see you. Rusty Champagne 5, where he talks about movies. The trouble is that I don't see movies anymore. I can't remember the last movie I actually saw. So I honestly, most of the time, if I'm watching stuff on TV, I'm watching YouTube. As crazy as it is. And I've gotten into this weird thing. No, it's not weird, I wouldn't say. But I've gotten into this thing where I love watching, like, body cam stuff. So like Midwest Safety is like one of my jam channels right now. Code Blue Cam is another one of my jam channels right now. Explore With Us is another one of my jam channels right now. I've started watching more stuff from like How Ridiculous. I've gotten more into them. I kind of like Dude Perfect, but I hate the fact that they always have their music in there because I just find the music that they use to be annoying. And How Ridiculous doesn't do that. The How Ridiculous is basically Dude Perfect, but from Australia and without all the music. So I kind of prefer How Ridiculous. You watch all three of them. All three of them. I could totally picture Can sitting around watching Midwest Safety, Code Blue Cam, and Explore With Us. There's something very, very intriguing about those, man. Seriously, every day when a new thing comes out from Midwest Safety, I am on it. Every day, it's about 2 p.m. Central, so it's about noon out in Can's land. And I can't get enough of it, man. They're great. They're just the best. They're the absolute best. And then there's Midwest Crime, which is just primarily stuff in Minnesota, because that's where that entire thing with Midwest Safety started. I think it's a bunch of people that are like originally from Minnesota, and they started talking about things that were in Minnesota, but then they slowly but surely expanded as they got more popular. And Officer John, man. Me and Susie Lou love listening to Officer John, because when Officer John gets out there and he's spitting his truths at the end, Susie Lou is like the #1 Officer John fan there is. She loves him. Just talking about keeping it real. It is so good. But that's like one of the biggest things that I watch on YouTube now. I don't watch movies anymore. We love a good documentary. Like a good crime documentary. It's just so much fun of it. I love watching Atozy. He doesn't do that kind of stuff, but Atozy's like one of my favorites as well. Penguin Zero. I watch some stuff from Penguin Zero on a somewhat regular basis. Been watching way too much of him playing Mecha Chameleon. Those are some of the big ones that are like mainstays for me. But I like movies and stuff. I hardly ever watch that. I spend so much time watching YouTube. It's probably too much time watching YouTube, but I love it. So, still can't get any of that. Well, I can get these Roombas. I can get those. Those are not expensive. So do that. I cannot picture Kansas as a Midwest Crime, Midwest Safety, and Code Blue Cam and Explore With Us guy. But hey, it could be anybody. But yeah, that's so cool. You sit around and watch Midwest Safety. That's awesome. Yeah, he's playing Drain Sim today. I really need to play Drain Sim sometime. I never did play that. I really should play it sometime. That looks like it was a fun game. It's another one of those games that I've got a feeling like if I played it, I feel like it wouldn't do all that well on that channel because on this channel because again, people don't seem to like enjoying watching me play games like that. So yeah. It looks like a fun game though. From what I've seen a little bit of coverage of it, but not much. I don't know. Maybe? Possibly. Robert Love, how you doing? Everyone else that's walked in that I haven't said hi to. Karen Wood, Dingwa, other people, Chong Fung. I think there were all new people. And I don't know if there was anybody else. Tornado Chasers. I don't watch Tornado Chasers as much, but I watch Max Velocity whenever something's going on. If things are kicking off, I'll watch Max Velocity, even if it's not necessarily kicking off around us. So I'll watch that, keep tabs on things when he's on. Because I do love myself a Max Velocity. It was so cool when Max Velocity was featured in a Midwest Safety video. Max Velocity and Ryan Hall were both features in a Midwest Safety video when there were those tornadoes that hit London, Kentucky. So they were both in there, and Max Velocity he commented in there saying he never thought that he would find his way into a Midwest safety video. That was so fun. So, do I think I will go to the Animal Hospital game? Like an old one? If it's the old one, probably not. That game it's too far in the rearview mirror, and I found that game just kind of be eh. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, it was a eh kind of game. Tsunami going and doing a thing. Thank you so much for that, Tsunami. And because you went and did a thing, Dingwa is a member of, or a returning member to, the Rusty Champagne Club. Because you went and did a thing. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very, very much. Very, very kind of you. I actually need bakery stuff. That's crazy. Okay, Dock 4. Toys and candy. No clothing. So Dock 3. When they flew the drone through the tornado, yes. That's Otis. O-T-U-S, I believe. That group. That was cool. When they did that. Like they had the one where it was the stronger tornado, and they put the drone through it, and the drone just yeeted it. Just, but then they had another one where it didn't get immediately flung out, and they were able to keep it around there for longer, and just all the shots of it, that was really something to see. It's amazing what people can do with technology nowadays. Unbelievable. And I'm very, very appreciative of all the stuff that Max Velocity and Ryan Hall do. Because honestly, anytime the tornado sirens go off around here in Champaign, the first thing I do is I tune into Max and I see, okay, what exactly is going on? What exactly does it look like? What exactly are they thinking? He's my first stop, and then I'll normally turn on WCIA weather down here as well, and that'll be my second thing that I'll have on. And then Rick Trucking also goes and does a thing. Thank you so much for that, Rick. I appreciate that very much. And because you went and did a thing, we got Lisa Frabels, we got Multi Movie Maker, we got Blizzard Rail, we've got Victor Tarashenko, I'm going to say that is Tall Paul, Angelistic, Landy Bear Games, Sammy Amoy Chaudhry, Lurker Queen, and Allison Blackwood, that are all members of or returning members to the Rusty Champagne Club, because you went and did a thing. Thank you so much for that, Rick. Very, very kind of you to do. Very much appreciated. Aches, how you doing? Yeah, I like the way our summer department turned out. It fits very well in that space, so I like that. It was a good thing. It worked out very nicely. So now I'm going to have to talk with Cans at some point in time, like, about some of his favorite Midwest safety videos that he's ever seen, because there are some humdingers on that channel. But yeah, literally, every day there's a new Midwest safety video. And there's some of them that are just so cringe, because it's just somebody that's just like being a complete butthead and just has such a sense of entitlement. And they're just like, you can't do this to me. And it's normally someone who's completely drunk off of their butt. The ones where it's just people that are just absolutely drunk is that they're kind of funny. But did I see your message? I probably did not. Which one was it? Oh, my return video, this computer monitor. I'll have to take a look at that. I'll have to give that a look. So I don't remember there one being... Yeah, I'll have to give it a look. So I guess I don't want to sell $6,000 monitors. So... Yeah, every time Max is live, I will always... and again, especially if it's something around here, first thing I'll tune into is Max. Just to see if I've really got something major to be concerned about, or if it's... Because in this day and age, there are tornado warnings that are... Like, if there's ever a tornado warning in Chicago or in the Chicagoland area, 90% of the time it's not going to actually lead to anything, but it just means the conditions are there. So it's like... it's like you got, it's funny because there's like tornado watch, which is, yeah, something could happen potentially, but then you get tornado warning, which in the old days, tornado warnings used to be the, okay, duck and cover. But nowadays it's, you've got tornado warning, which is, okay, conditions are more favorable, and then you have confirmed tornado, which is, okay, there's something actually to see here. Then you got the PDS tornado, which is, there's something really to see here. And then you got tornado emergency, which they don't really do around here in this part of the country. They do it a lot further south. And yeah, if you get up to tornado emergency, then it's, yeah, get down. But it's weird that at this point in time, tornado warning, just base tornado warning, may not mean anything other than the conditions are a little bit more favorable than a watch. Because it didn't used to be that way. 30, 40 years ago, if it was tornado warning, it's like, okay, get down. But it's not that way anymore. It's just funny how that's changed over time. I've got $80,000. Do I need to buy any of these electronics? I've still got plenty of these things, so I'm still not going to buy that. I'm still holding out. I've got 15 of those on the shelf. As long as I get 15, I'm fine. I'm good with that. And I'm hoping that after tomorrow, we will have the $90,000+ that we need to get our next... We'll finally be able to punch that wall out. That would be good. And again, I think that area may end up being for the new department. That's the other thing I don't know is how big, because I know the next thing they're planning on adding into the game is going to be this butcher's department. And then the question becomes, how big is that department going to be? What's that going to look like? And on top of that, the trouble is that the next space that we open up on the bottom floor is then going to probably be over there, which is not going to help me at all. If the next space that opens up on the bottom floor over there after another $200,000+ is over there, that's going to be about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with that, but yeah, we'll have to see. Okay. Bobby Sullivan, you've lived in Northeast Indiana for over 60 years and you have more tornadoes. It's been crazy, man. Indiana's been getting hit hard. I mean, as bad as it is in Illinois, Indiana's seen their share too. It has not been good. So you've had tornado sirens go off in your truck. I'd be, yeah, that could be nervous because if you're in a big truck, you don't really have anywhere you can go as much, really. So Vito the Mutt, how you doing, my friend? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going good for you there. Okay. Previewing along with the selling units, there's a prep unit that we need to have. Oh, man. Why do I have a feeling that that's going to take up? That's going to be such a big space hog. Oh. That's going to be a big space sucker. I can feel it. I can feel it. And I don't know if I like it, but I don't have a choice. So, day 194. 6 more days until 200 days of this dumb thing that we're doing here. We're still trying to get to the point where we can knock that section out. And again, as a customer, I know you don't care. I fully understand that you don't care, but it's important to me. And that's why I'm talking about it on the megaphone. I hope you understand. Store's open for your convenience. Bah. Here we go. So, oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. It has been a good 3 months so far. Really been good. So, and Scream Queen of Blades, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. And for anybody who does not know Vito the Mutt, definitely check out Vito the Mutt's channel. There it is, right there on the screen. John Swigert just links to it. Vito does all kinds of fun stuff and is 47 subscribers away from 1,000. Very, very close to 1K. 1K is a very big number in the world of YouTube. And being only 47 away is very, very cool. So yeah, definitely make sure you check out Vito. Does all kinds of fun content that is very similar to the stuff that we do here in Rusty Champaign land. So if you like what we do, you will probably like what Vito does. Absolutely. I would guarantee. Let's see if there's anything I need to order here. Oh, and I need to check and see if there's a better restocker. Or maybe at least a cheaper restocker. I've got a few here. Why do you all suck? Why do you all have a number that's in the 80s? Why can I not find one that's like 120, 120? What the heck is going on? Why are all the restockers so bad here lately? Why? Why is that like that? I don't know. So, Vito, my absolute pleasure, sir. Absolute. So, still there. 95.8. Still holding a strong on that. A whole bunch of toys. And a little bit of clothing. So that can all go to Dock 3. Lots of sports in summer. Okay. That works. That'll keep you busy for a bit until the night shift gets in here to take care of the rest. Oh, and I need to check and see, can I get rid of any more of the cereal? I can get rid of a little bit more. I've got 2 more boxes of cereal in my basket. I am 2 boxes of cereal away from finally emptying out my basket. 2 to go. And then I will have an empty basket for the first time probably since about episode 38. I can't remember the last time I put stuff into my basket and never got it out, but it feels like it has been forever since that happened. So just 2 more boxes of cereal. That's all we need. And then we will be done with it. Finally. That stuff is that new stuff or is that just stuff that they, I mean, I must have ordered all that. Yeah, I think I ordered all that. I'm not going to touch anything with this. I'm just going to hold on a little bit longer. Wait and let this all get emptied out. Because I feel like there's a lot of that stuff that I already got. Like cotton candy, shark plushie big. Let's take a look. Was that on that order? I feel like it was. Cotton candy. Yeah, it was. Oh, it's a later delivery. What's on here? What did I order too much of here? The tanks. What have I done? Okay, so I've got another thing that I've apparently got to take off of here. Because I screwed something up. And so the trucks are stuck. Because of a error in judgment that I made. Okay, so you are stuck. Alright, so that one's on the way. I don't know what the heck I did here. I did a thing. I don't know what the thing was that I did, but I did a thing. So those are there for no reason. Well, they're there for a reason. It's because I ordered too many of them. But I don't know why. Princess Carrie is concerned about my posture, as am I. So I will make sure that my posture is good. It's important to have good posture. Again, the best things I could have done were added the posture check and the stretch to my Twitch things because it has done a lot for me. It's got me feeling a lot better. Cody Daves, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I'm hoping they will get that stuff off of there. And that's not a biff of an order as well. I don't think so. We should be fine. Shoo! There goes everybody. And David with the stretch. I could stretch for you, David. I can do that. I need it. All the time. Can use a good stretch. It's important. Gotta stay limber. Don't want to get yourself where you're not limber while you're in the chair. These are important things. Okay, now again, did I order too much there? Is that what the problem is? We're going to find out in a second because they're going to eventually get this truck. Oh, no. Okay, so we're good. That was not an overorder. They just haven't gotten to it yet. All right, that's fine. That's all we got going on. So now let's take a look. That's better. I'm like, that should have all been gone. Oh my gosh, I ordered something for grocery. This is weird. Dock 4. I've actually run out of something in grocery for the first time. There we go. You've been here for a year, June 2025. Nice. That is awesome. And Lightspeed, how you doing? The butcher update should arrive today. Oh no. Can't they play test it a few more days? Just a few more, hopefully. Moonlight Owl, how you doing? You're off to the hospital. I hope everything's okay. Take care of yourself. And I hope we see you again soon. But yeah, I hope everything's okay there. Yeah, I really would hope that... I was hoping that there were going to be a few more days in playtest on that. Because again, I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. I need to open up that spot. And even then, I don't think that's going to be enough. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very, very, very bad feeling. So, oh, it's your grandma. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I hope everything's good with her. For sure. I mean, I know that's always tough when you have a situation like that. So, all the love from us here at Rusty Champaign. And hope everything's good with you there, for sure. So, oh, okay. So, you're talking about the playtest. Okay. So, if it's the playtest, then that's cool. I'm fine with it. They can keep it in playtest for a week, and I'm good with it. That's the reason that I'm playing this today, is that way I can get to the point where when they take that out of playtest, then I'll be a bit more prepared. So I'm fine with that staying in playtest for a week. I'll be happy if it stays there for a bit. So. And Malcolm Langley, how you doing? Done 2 weeks. Yes. I'm glad to hear that everything is going good for you too, and it's awesome that people are looking out for you and making sure that you're doing okay. That's a long road to recovery there for sure. But it's good to know that everything is on the rebound for you there. Okay, Dock 4. Dock 3. How's that doing? We still got plenty of all that. So I'm still not going to get any of it. Dock 2. And that's it. That's all we got. So. And Gallon... I'm going to try and say this. Gallon Dugal or Gallon... Yeah, I'm going to go with Gallon Dugal. I hope I... Or Gallon Dugal. Sorry if I butchered your name. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here in chat, but it must remember always to push the like button, subscribe, and set notifications so we never miss a stream. I love that. That is a very... I've never heard it put that way before. So, tech store and repair. I may have heard a little bit about that one. A little bit. But I don't know if I heard too much about it. So, actually, did I? I feel like I may have seen something about that, and I looked at it and I'm like, huh? I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, we're now well in the clear. $115,000. I'm going to just immediately go ahead and just flip the switch. Not even going to think about it. Here we go. 95.8 being spent with reckless abandon. Just like that. Bang. We're now a rectangle again. No, we're not. Shoot, we're not quite a rectangle. Doggone it. Oh, shoot. That's even worse. Oh, no. I forgot that was 2 sections. I was hoping that was all 1 section. Shoot. Son of a bee sting. I am not pleased. I'm very unpleased by this. Ugh. That just means that now I'm going to save up another $250,000. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, 95.8 for that. Exactly. Got done dirty. We could barely put anything in there. So, Kenta, take care of yourself. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day at work. And you also have a wonderful weekend. We will see you next week. Yeah, literally. I mean, this is like a nothing space, and it cost me $96,000. The space in this game really gets expensive. Almost like punishingly expensive. And I always find that interesting in games, that the spaces in games constantly get more and more expensive as you go on. And it's like, does it need to be that way? I mean, why does it need to keep on going up each time? Because, I mean, it's still square footage. So why does your square footage get more and more expensive every time? And to that point, why does it get to be that much worse each time? I mean, it doesn't seem like it should have to be, but for some reason it is. So, oh, Kenta, if you can't make it, no worries. No worries at all. I mean, real life always comes first. So whatever you got going on, that's the most important thing. We're like the least important thing here. So, yeah, whatever you got going on. We will see you again whenever you're able to be here. So, yeah, you take care of the stuff you got going on, and we'll see you on the flip side. Now, this is the orange wall. Yeah, because this is downstairs. Downstairs is the orange wall. Next expansion is upstairs again. So it goes upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. So yeah, next one's going to be upstairs again. And then at level 145, we get another warehouse expansion, and I will probably get that, because we'll get to 145 here pretty quick. But for now, this didn't really do me a whole lot of diddly. A whole lot of jack squat. So now I just got to figure, what do I want to do here? I mean, maybe I'll take this and slap it over here. I don't know. For now. Perhaps. Put him there. I don't know. Got to figure it out. And now this stuff is in a weird spot, so... yeah, these now need to move over. So we'll do that. Put those there. Try not to have them stick out too far. It sticks out a little bit. Doesn't look the best, but it's something. So, yeah. Things. I've still got 2 people in the store after all that. I thought for sure everyone was long gone by now. I've been sitting here fiddling around with all kinds of things. And we got 2 people in here that are still finishing their shopping. So, you actually put in a mod. That's cheating though, Rick. That's cheating. That's playing the game in the way that it's not intended. So, but that's okay. If people play with mods, I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't play with mods. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's a little bit cheating though, just a little bit. So, just a little. Okay. Yeah, what do I do with that? I really thought that was going to open up the whole wall. It didn't. Okay, that's fine. Just means I need another $205,000, and on top of that, I think I got to get all the way up to... Do I even have the ability to get all of it if I... Like, does it all open up? Like, why do these get to be... Like, why is the final store expansion $254,000? Why do you have to spend that much money on a store expansion? It just kind of... It doesn't... That doesn't make sense to me. Why those get to be that expensive. So yeah, it'll be $204,000, and I will have level 145 to do that. So I need like $250,000 just for 2 more store expansions and for another warehouse expansion, which I also want to get. Actually, that one's $50,000. So the warehouse expansions are like $51,000 and $53,000. Now I'd be happy, I'd be plenty happy if the store expansions worked that way, where they went up like $1,000 at a time. But these, they just get more and more. They go up increasingly each time, and it's like, that is that the way the world works? I don't think it is. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. That is a pain point. I mean, it's the same thing. Supermarket Simulator does the same thing. I don't know if Better Mart Simulator does the same thing. They might not. I can't remember, honestly. It just feels like here it is more punishing than it is in other games. I mean, Supermarket Simulator really isn't a whole lot better. So if I'm going to quibble about it here, I can quibble about it with Supermarket as well, because Supermarket, it's harder to get money there, and they do have the same problem where those go up pretty fast there too. So it is kind of a problem in both places. All right, so now we got to try and get up another $100,000 to then upgrade upstairs, which again is going to be a spot that I'm not going to really have anything to do with. But what are we going to do? So here we go. Day 1. Try that again. Day 195. We're not quite a rectangle, but we're closer. And again, as a customer, I know you don't care, but we're going to eventually get that wall knocked out. I don't know what it's going to take. Well, I know what it's going to take, but we're going to eventually get there, and then we'll do something with it. Please let that playtest go a week, please. I need more space badly. Store's open for your convenience. Bah. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Because again, I don't know how big that butcher space is going to be. I mean, in a world, I could put it here. Potentially. But I don't know. And then I've also got to figure out how much more space am I going to need for the grocery department. Because I think I've got 12 of the licenses for grocery. I'm pretty sure I might have 13. I might have 11 remaining. Like if I go in here, grocery licenses, how many do I have remaining at this point? Let's take a look. 2, 4, counting with Rusty, 5, 7, 10. I have 10 remaining. And if it's the same, you're ready. Well, Lisa, I'm not, and it's all about me. No, it's not at all. If it's the same size as the seafood department. Oh. Would that fit there? Could I make that all fish? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What can I order? He's standing around with nothing to do. And on top of that, do we have any better restockers? Let's take a look. Hiring. Why do you suck? Everybody with an 80 in their number. Seriously, my kingdom for somebody who has 2 numbers over 100. That's all I want. 2 numbers over 100. Preferably 2 numbers over 110. I could get really greedy and say 2 numbers over 120. But seriously, everybody sucks. You all suck. Okay, so. Oh, clothing? Yeah, there we go, because that all goes on the same truck. Dock 3. I'm still not getting those things. I'm down to 13. So I've got that for Dock 4, the crawfish. That's Dock 1. And then Sports and Summer for Dock 2. Nothing. So, Squirmy's Avenger, also known as Squirmy Scavenger. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Great to see you. Yeah, 2 levels to 140. Well, 1 more level to 145. And when I get to 145, my plan is going to be to open up this warehouse space, because I want to do that. And I know that this does not all open up. We'll get half of this at level 145. We get the other half of it at level 150, because there's only 2 warehouse spaces remaining. So that entire part of it is what we have left in the warehouse. So that is, yeah, that'll be what we spend our next $51,000 on. And I will not be focusing on space upstairs that I don't need. Because my guess is that the next space upstairs is probably ... right about here. Because this wall is fake. This wall is not a permanent wall. So I'm guessing that we will go knock that out, and that's going to give me some space that I just don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. Because my clothing department is already pretty well set. So it's like, what will I do with this? So, do new. The wall is a lie. It absolutely is. 100% a lie. There is no wall. Oh, shoot. I've got something here, too. Why do I keep ending up with stuff that is too much here? What is going on? That is like the second time I've had a pallet of something where it said I was out of a thing, and then I order it, and it ends up that we were not out of it. Because this has to be a spare. I mean, I don't think that that's one of those where they just haven't gotten to that yet. I mean, maybe it is, but I'm going to say that it's not. Because I feel like that truck has been there for a while. It must have been, because I've got a later delivery there. So I somehow have way too many tanks and I have way too many gallopers. So, Tanya, how you doing? We're almost there. We're 2 spots away. There they go. They're all off. Let's see whether or not they're going to pick up this stuff that I've got over here. Is anybody going to pick up this stuff? Or did I just, like, order way too much? Somehow, in some mysterious world. I do not know. So I'll just leave that there. We'll keep an eye on those pallets. There's a wooden produce shelf. There's a small walk-in freezer. I'm never going to do anything with that, so I'm going to get rid of that. Get the money for that. So now that I got $55,000 and not much to spend it on, I will go ahead and get another license as well, because it's going to be a bit before we get up to level 145. Let's take a look and see if there's anything else that we need to order. That can go to Dock 3. The ever continuing logjam at Dock 3. It's Dock 1. And then that's Dock 2. So then we can go here. My warehouse ghost is also placing orders. Is that what it is? Why do I have a warehouse ghost? I didn't ask for that. How do I send it away? Licenses, grocery. This one here. So again, it's going to be jam, fish sticks, and 3 cleaning products, the 1 cleaner, and then 2 personal care. So let's do that. It's probably Lady Fluffy Dragon's fault. I'm going to blame her. I don't know why. Warehouse Ghost brought to you by Carl's Jr. Welcome to Warehouse Ghost. I love you. Go here. Grocery prices. So 582, we can go 7, maybe 7 and a quarter. Yeah, 7 and a quarter. 530, I can go 650. $6, 593, I can probably go 750. No, cheater. 5 and a quarter. That's going to probably be 650. Yeah. And then wet wipes, this is going to be 550. No, that was going to be too much. 5 and a quarter. I was hoping, but no. There we go. It's Supermarket Chaos. So it took about 4 hours. I'm planning on doing that. I'm going to see if I can record that tonight. And I think I'm going to have that as a fall asleep thing. It's getting kind of bright in here. I'm planning on doing that as like a fall asleep while I rearrange a store in 4 hours kind of deal. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to record that tonight. It's going to be a long record, but I'm going to try and get that done tonight and have it out there for the weekend. And have it as a fall asleep kind of deal. Kind of like I did with Librarian. So that's the plan with it. We'll see whether or not I'm able to do it. But that's the plan. Grocery. Oh, yeah. Not labeled. And then all. So all of that. I need another freezer. Yummy jam. There we go. And wet wipes and shampoo and men's shampoo. That's what it is. Okay. Then I also need another shelf and I need another freezer. That all goes to Dock 4. There we go. And Tricky Chi, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. So let's get this all sorted. Where is my big cart? It's over there. There it is. This cart. Right over here. Okay. So I need this shelf. I need this freezer. And then one of everything here, if I can. So fish sticks. Why are you not hopping on here? Hello. There we go. Men's shampoo, wet wipes, and shampoo. Cool. That all fit there. Is Librarian any good? I really enjoyed it. I think I mean, it's a game. It's literally one of those, you got 3,000 books that are strewn all across the floor and you're trying to get them put into the places where they're supposed to go. So if you like Supermarket Chaos, then you would like Librarian. Because they're basically the same concept of a game, and Librarian came first, so I think you'd enjoy it. Freezer. So I got to put this as an end cap. So this is going to be my... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to grab the box. The fish sticks. Alright, so those are good. Then this is where I might need to do some rearranging. So if I do that, I'm going to have to tell all these guys to take a break. Welcome to Rusty's. I love you. So you can play Supermarket Chaos faster if you can resist the urge to reorganize. Alright, so if I do this, everything's got to move down a spot. Okay, so then these move back to here again. Because I need to put another shelf over here. So what gets moved if I do this? What gets swung down? What do I have? I mean, I guess I can do this. So I'll move this down, move that to the end. Is there anything in the way of like a natural order of things here? Like I've got flour and oil and I've got those things there, which would work better next to this. So maybe I'll move all these down and then put the flour and all that here. And then these can move over to the other side of this. And then that'll give me a spot for this shelf. So then I'm going to take personal care, put it here. And then I'm going to take this, put it there. And then that shelf for my personal care will go like this. That works. I've got 2 cereal left in my basket. The basket is empty. Finally. It only took us till episode 46, but we finally got the darn basket empty. Finally. Jiminy Christmas. It's just silly. All right, so let's see. Shampoo. So now, again, if I tell these guys to hold off and take a break. So let's do that. All restockers. Everybody pause. MT. All restockers. Temporarily pause. Everybody all pause. All you restockers. All pause. Oh, all shifts. Pause. Everybody stop. STAHP. Stop. Because I'm going to do some moving. I like to move it, move it. This is going to go here. Because we're going to have shampoo with shampoo. Because again, there's an order to this stuff. Then I got men's shampoo, so that's going to go there. And then I'm pretty sure this is also shampoo. Is that also a shampoo product? Is that what I'm looking at there? Let's drop that down. What is that? Gentle shampoo. So all shampoo on that shelf. Lots and lots of shampoo. I made you do it. What did I make you do? What have I done? What have I done now? What have I done? Ice cream simulator? I made you do ice cream simulator? I made you ice cream? Is that what it is? And then wet wipes. I guess wet wipes are the... I'm guessing these are supposed to be like a cleaning kind of wet wipe, so I guess they would go over here. It's my fault. I'll take it. It's my fault. Yeah, that looks like it's a... Yeah, that's not a personal wipe. That's a cleaning wipe. Okay. Oh boy, do I want to move all the toothpaste? I guess I can. Let's do this. No. So let's do that, because again, I don't want those things to be on the wrong shelf like that. So click, click. So all the toothpaste goes all the way up to the top. Okay. All right, there's that. Sarah Connor, how you doing? You confused your parents with window chicken. What, they don't understand? What's not to understand? It's window chicken. And yeah, I guess jam goes here with the coffee and tea. Because when everyone's having coffee and tea, they put some jam in it. That's what they always do. That's what I've heard. Okay, so there's all that. Those are all empty. Empty. Reorganizing is one reason you're over 8 hours in supermarket chaos. Okay. Yeah. I'll be very interested to see that one. You have the pictures. Like, what are you doing? Why do you have chicken in a window? What are you doing? What is wrong with you? Then you'll be like, well, Rusty made me do it. It's Rusty's fault. Blame him. And it's always my fault. I know it is. I 100% understand that it's always my fault. I've come to accept this as the truth. It is always me. I am always the problem. It is always me. So, all right. Here we go. I'll take care of the stuff on the truck in the morning. Fred Collard, how you doing? No, we're not in this game. We're doing everything. The whole fandango in this one. All the stuff. So, here we go. Day 196. We've got more grocery. If you want more shampoo, we got it. And if you want some jam to go with your coffee and tea, we got it. And if you want fish sticks, we got it. And if you want more warehouse space, we'll soon have it. But you don't care about that. So go and get some jam to put in your coffee. Something. Store's open for your convenience. Ma. There we go. So then I got to get all this stuff off the truck. Oh, shoot. That was sitting on the truck all night. Oh, no. Oh, heck. I hope that's all okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. I left frozen product on the truck all night. That could be bad. Don't be bad. Don't be bad. Be okay. Yeah. Yeah, needs freezer. So let's take care of that. And then we're going to go left alt. Oh, shoot. Well, there we go. And then that goes there. So now I just got to remember I made it alt to raise my forks. So that way I can go faster with this thing. I don't even know if this goes faster. It may not. Yeah, that doesn't even go any faster. I was hoping that went faster, but it does not. Okay, so then this can go into here again. Okay. Pixel. Why are you being pixel challenged? Okay, that works. And then the rest of this. Oh, I need a new shelf. Oh heck, I gotta get my new grocery shelves. Do I have any pallet racks here? I have no pallet rack, so I got to buy another pallet rack. Doggone it. Okay. So let's do that. And actually, let me do one other thing. Settings, controls, lift forks, shift. There we go. Resume. And then shopping, equipment. One more of you. So yeah, we're going to do a, what am I doing? A pallet rack, regular one. Dock 3, because I think I got something in dock 4. And what do I have sitting out here in dock? No, I've got this in dock 3. What have I done again? What is going on with Dock 3? Everything in Dock 3 is going wrong. The people that are Dock 3 products are lying to me. Telling me that we are things that we're out of in Dock 3, and we keep on not being out of them. I don't know what's happening here. It's just not right. Look at your next game before Black Flag comes out. Ice Cream Simulator it is. Ice Cream Simulator is a very, very fun game. I very much enjoy that one. So. And PN on the Twitch side, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. All right, so there's a pallet rack. Let's go ahead and set this up. This is going to be grocery 5. Not like I need to number it, but I do anyway. Then that goes there. That goes there. That can go here. Let's pick this one up now. All right, that's done. So, seems to be on the please wait screen for a long time. Do you have it loaded on a solid state drive? Because that one, I think if you don't have it on a solid state drive, it gets fussy. So that'd be the one thing that I could say as a potential check is what kind of drive you have it loaded on. Let me try setting that there. That should be fine. I mean, it's a little snug, but it'll work. And then that truck is done and gone. Okay, so that's good. Trucks are all empty. You have it on a solid straight, and it's still giving you fits. Okay. In that case, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. When you pause the restocker, it does not pause the unloader. Those are separate groups. Yeah, so the restockers and the unloaders are different. So I've got a big like my secondary drive is an HDD, but I only have that for like games that I own that I'm not actively playing, because you can't buy a 16 terabyte solid state drive for cheap like you can a 16 gigabyte old school drive. So that's when you have more than 2 terabytes worth of stuff, then you need to have a secondary drive, and that's why I have my other one. Because solid state drives, unfortunately, at this point in time, are still a little bit expensive for bigger amounts of space. So Nex Ballmeyer, how you doing? Great to see you. And Zatheria, how you doing? You had something happen where several of the items kept showing as out of stock, but were sitting in the docks. One of your pallet racks had disappeared, but the pallet stayed. That's so weird. That is so odd. What did you do to your game? Why did you do such a thing? James Wolf Plaza, how you doing? Do we have better? 113, 124. Finally, you are the one. So 113, 124. You're hired. Even if you don't come to work until tomorrow, you're still hired. So managed staff, day shift. You're out. Gone. And then hired you. 113, 124. You're there. Yeah, I only use my HDD as a backup. Because again, I've got more than, yeah, poor Ivan. He did a good job, but poor Ivan. Yeah, I've just got more than 2 terabytes worth of games that I have, so I can't keep them all on my solid state because I'd run out of space. And my solid state has a bunch of like my videos that I have on there for like previous games and things like that. So yeah, if I could buy like an 8 terabyte solid state drive for cheap, but that does not exist. That combination of words does not exist at this point in time. So. And Cindy, how you doing? Great to see you. have I played that Fun Park Simulator? Honestly, I don't know anything about it other than Austin having played it. I had not heard anything about it. No one had said anything to me about it. I was not even aware that it existed. So, yeah. And I've still, I mean, I didn't know like when it came out or anything like that. So, Vulcan Rider, it's me, the reigning king of Walmart. I don't know about that, but it's great to see you. All the trucks are gone. Okay, that's all. We're all good. All the trucks are gone. Everyone's gone. Keeping an eye on all these pallets. Because again, I keep on getting more and more stuff. I don't know. Why do I still have all these tanks? What is going on that I still at this point in time have all those tanks? That makes no sense to me. And the trouble is that I don't even know where the heck I have the other tanks. I mean, I've got them out here, right? Tanks are a thing that I actually have. And I must have them on the shelf. I mean, that, or did I somehow like lose my tanks on the shelf or something? I don't know. Fun Park Simulator. So they only launched it in early access because they ran out of money. Well, what's the point? That's a bad thing. Well, we're broke, so let's put it in early access, and we're not going to get... So we got a game that may not be complete, but you know what? We're broke, so we're going to go ahead and launch it. And may the force be with you. It seems kind of bad. I do have tanks here. So they are stocked. I just don't know, and same thing with the Gallopers. I don't know why I ended up with so many of those. I don't know what happened there. Because I mean, it definitely said that I was out of those in the back. So then the question becomes, if I'm out of them in the back, where do I have them in the back? And this is where I wish I could pick up a box and have it highlight and say, this is where you have them. Because if I have tanks back here, I have no idea where they are. I mean, I'm confident that I do, but I do not know where. Yeah, no clue. And it'll probably say that it might be one of these things somewhere in here. Spending way too much time looking at this or for this. Yeah, I'm gonna. So, I do have toys, so I know where all my toys are. They're all here. So this is toys, and then that's clothing. I've got toys here, but it doesn't show me like where I have one individual product. So yeah, if I go back here and take a look again at toys and candy and products out of stock, and then in stock, and then labeled only. So it doesn't show that I need those tanks right now. Okay, so I guess I'm good there. So I'm going to go with this. At least the tanks aren't showing up again. I wonder if I just double ordered them by mistake. I mean, it could be that I did it. Clothing. Yeah, maybe I accidentally ordered them twice. Dock 3 for that. Window chicken. Oh my gosh, we need window chicken. Okay, we'll get our window chicken. Our first reorder of window chicken. Yes. And then that goes to Dock 4. Music. Oh my gosh, we need a bunch of music here again. Including all of those. Where did this leave off? Where are we? I've got a feeling that this isn't right. Take another look at this. Wood bookshelf speaker, that doubled up. The ukuleles. Is that all good? I think that's all good. Game Over Vinyl. Crimson, Dusty, Sunshine, Crimson, V Guitar, Wood Shelf. Yeah, that's all good. So that's Doc 1. And then Sports and Summer. That's all Doc 2. And there goes all my money. That's fine. There it all goes. No wonder. How you doing? Great to see you. David, both of your hard drives and your PC are NVMe. NVMe. I don't know what that is. It's NVMe. So. And then, so yeah, if I look at tanks. Where are those tanks? Where were they? What license were those things in? Sports cars, Galloper. Yeah, we're on shelves 12 and 44. Tanks 13 and 44. I don't know why at one point in time it said that I had none. At one point in time it said that I had none in the back. And I don't know why. So something happened there. I must have ordered it twice. That's all I can figure, because it's 22 to a pallet. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me in terms of what happened there. And this will keep everyone busy for quite some time. So they're going to be going for a bit. Flash drive that connects it directly into the motherboard fast. Oh, okay. All this technical stuff. All these things. All this fancy stuff. Everyone's got all these fancy things. Now, is there any way I might get up to $50,000? I don't think so. I don't think I had enough money in my... Yeah, I don't have enough money in there. I was going to potentially go ahead and get the additional warehouse space, but I can't do that now. So, we'll get the warehouse space tomorrow. That should work. Yeah, something happened, or maybe I had things in Dock 3 that just got stacked up on top of each other, and it led to a little bit of a cascading effect, possibly. That's all I can figure. Something happened. It's my fault, so that's all I know. It is all my fault. That's all I need to know. No one else is to blame. It's just me. Yeah, I'm just going to wait a little bit longer here. Let them do that stuff because my restockers are busy anyway. And I've still got one person left in the store. So yeah, we're going to let them do their thing here for a smidge. And again, with it now being level 145, I have my penultimate warehouse expansion for $51,000. So we're going to get that next. So, just trying to make me call myself a maroon. Well, I am a maroon. I don't need that to, I mean, I know I'm a maroon. Grade A. Top notch. I'm right there at the top of the list. When you look up maroons, you get this mug right here. Right there. Oh, Waxberry's Believer. I hope I said that right. I probably butchered the snot out of it. How you doing? Great to see you. You're a VOD watcher. I love it. Absolutely love it. Happy Friday to you. Loving the Retro Rewind series. It's a fun game. It really is. So I like that one. I'm looking forward to them having another update for that game because I think they've been talking about like adding game systems in there, and if so, that'd be cool. So I hope they do that. The butchery and deli will be separate because the deli will have sandwiches. I don't have space, and the space is so expensive. Oh, why? Why? That. And you see, the trouble with that is the fact that this game is going to get, it hasn't happened yet, but this game is going to get to the point where I'm just going to have to grind levels and nothing is going to change about the store, all in the name of trying to get space for new departments. It has not happened yet. We're getting closer. The only saving grace that I have right now is the fact that I'm going to have, I've still got some grocery to work on, but I'm going to get to the point where all I'm going to be able to do is just run. I mean, run with nothing in the store changing, just for the sake of making money and not being able to do anything else in it. So they're about the size of a stick of gum. I'm guessing that those things are not cheap. And I would not want to like put anything into my computer. I would not want to do that. I think I would want to leave that alone. So, and they mount straight to your motherboard. Yeah, I would absolutely want to leave that alone. Be like, no can do. Not touching that. This bad boy is closed up and I am not opening it. No way. I mean, it's easy to open, but I'm not opening the thing. I'm just going to look at it and be like, it looks pretty in there, but I ain't touching a darn thing that's in there. Not a chance. No way. So, you have one large freezer for each meat. Ouch. A lot. Heck, I'm trying to figure out how to get more freezer space just in general. One large freezer for each meat. That's a lot. That is a lot of meats. A lot of meats. So, all right. Are you guys done? Just about. All right. Yeah, you guys are done. You guys are done. Is there one person? Are we... Dude, is it you again? Are you the one that I yelled at earlier? I feel like it's you again. I'm pretty sure it is you. I remember the same like frosted hairdo that you've got. I feel like it's you. Why are you always the one behind? Everybody else is downstairs. They're all waiting for you. I don't know what your name is, so I just got to yell at you as being like frosted hair dude. But I'm pretty sure that you're the one that keeps holding up this entire show. This entire time, it's always you. Why are you not faster? All I'm asking, everybody, see everybody? They're all right here. Everybody waiting on you again. What is your deal? I wish I knew what your name was, but I have no idea who you are. And I never will. All right, are we good? I think we're good. Yeah. So hopefully by the end of tomorrow, we'll be able to go ahead and get ourselves the warehouse expansion. We should be able to do that. An external hard drive? I've got an external hard drive. My external HDD, I do. I mean, maybe they have an external solid state, but again, those things are expensive. That's the problem with them. So, all right, here we go. Day 197. I don't have anything new to report. Store's open for your convenience. Yeah, I got nothing new to say. The store's the same as it was before. Yeah, $400 for a fast 2 terabyte. Yeah, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of cash. So, with what I got now, I'm fine. I mean, I've got plenty of room left on my solid state. If I need to move things off, I move them off onto my 16 terabyte of my external hard drive, and it's all good. So, if I get to a point where this game that I haven't played in a while, it gets moved off, or I just uninstall it, one or the other. Like Hypermarket Simulator, I've just flat out uninstalled that game. that game is no longer on any of my hard drives. But yeah, I've got some other ones that I probably need to move off to my external at some point. Right, is there anything else we need? Apparently I need all this. So let's do all this. Dock 3.
If it's not available, I'll skip it for now.
I've still got 7 of those. As long as I still got 7, that's all I need. That's going to be dock 4. Music, I think I got just about all the music when I did that last time. I thought there might have been something that I missed when I did that last order, but it seems like it worked. Dock 1. And then dock 2. There we go. There's that. All good. Yeah. Mall Sim. I am so bummed about Mall Sim. Mall Simulator could have been so good, and I don't know what happened to them. They just abandoned it. I mean, that was something that, right around Christmas, they were talking about how they were working on an update for it, and they never did. I don't know what happened. They just went, I wish I knew what happened. That was a fun game. It needed some quality of life changes to it. But if they could have done some, just a few QOL things to it, it would have been one heck of a fun game. And they just went kaput. So that kind of sucked. Because I really enjoyed that game. But that happens with games. You just never know. And Rich on Wheels, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. You never can tell from one game to the next whether or not a game is going to stick around or if it's going to get completely abandoned halfway through. And I've played more than my fair share of games that have not had an update in quite some time and just went, see you later. And yeah. I think that you end up with there's a lot of games, especially with what we play here, because we do a lot of indie small developer games. And I think you end up where it's like a lot of solo developers that just don't realize how big the thing is, or they just decide that they don't have any more time to put into it. And so as a result, they do what they do with it. And then after that, they're just like, okay, well, that's all I wanted to do with it, so I'm going to be done with it. So that feels like it's a bigger thing, especially with ones that are like solo devs, where it's just like, yeah, I didn't realize how big of a thing this is going to be, so I'm going to stop now. And that's sorry to everybody who has my game. So why do you think many of the older games, even back to stuff that's abandonware, is better than huge cyclical production? Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's not even always the big production companies, because I mean, there's very little that we play that's from a big house. I mean, I'm trying to think of things that we play that are from like a big production company, where it's like a big big developer or anything like that. Because I mean, there's a lot that we play that are from big publishers. Like we've played plenty of games that are from Playway. They're a massive publisher, because they get a lot of stuff from a lot of developers and they publish it under their name. So yeah, Playway, and is it FreeMind? They might be the same. And those games can be hit or miss. And there have been a lot of games that are under Playway that I've not touched at all, because I've looked at it, I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm playing this. Because I look at it and it's like, yeah, this game just looks like trash. So that's where, I mean, and it's been that way since I've been doing this, and I've only been doing this since 2024. But I know it's been this way since way before 2024, where there will be games that just, it's buyer beware. And especially in Steam, the standards to get a game out on Steam don't always necessarily seem like they're all that high. So you can get a game on Steam and it can be an absolute pile of hooey, but you can get it on Steam. So
I finally cleared my floor shrimp.
Elspurs even. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that very much. And congratulations on clearing your floor shrimp. It's good to get rid of your floor shrimp. You never want floor shrimp if you can get rid of it. So, yeah. Grocery Store Simulator. That game was around for quite some time. And Grocery Store Simulator had a lot that they did with their game. They put out a decent number of updates for that game. And then I think they just decided that they'd run their course with it. But there was a lot that they had done, because I remember that we had played that game on this channel for quite some time. Now, that should all get out of here. Those crab legs, those should all get out of here. I'm almost positive they will. But there are some games that have lasted way, way shorter than Grocery Store Simulator did. I mean, I can't think of the name of the company, but the company that made like Candy and Toys Store Simulator, they put out a game called like Shoe Store Simulator that they did like maybe one update for it and then completely walked away from it. And they're getting ready to put out a new game called Cozy Farm that is going to be very interesting to see if they're going to do a similar kind of thing where they release the game and then whether or not they're going to do anything with it after that. There are some where you really gotta keep an eye out. They still have Kerbal Space Program 2 on Steam for $70, even though it's been dead for over 2 years. That's no good. That's no good at all. So, Falcon 4, the F-16 combat sim. No, I don't. Came out in 98. I might know maybe a little bit about it, but I can't think too much about. It wouldn't have stuck out to me because it would not have been anything I would have ever played. So, all right, clothing, Doc 3. That's going to be, now again, King Crab Legs. Let me make sure that that's not still there. Okay, that's not. They cleared out Doc 4. I want to make sure they cleared out Doc 4. Still being independently developed 30 years later. Those are rare things. You don't see that all that often in this day and age. Doc 4. Music, sports. So that's Doc 2. And then that's Doc 1. There we go. $57,000. So with my $57,000, I am now going to go ahead and I am going to get this next to last warehouse expansion. $51,000. Done. So what has that done for me? Well, I know what it's done for me. But how can I rearrange things now that I have this? Let's try this. So we're going to go like this. Move this. Try and find the pixel for this, because again, these things are a pain in the butt to get in place. So where does the pixel go? Is it too far back? Is that what the problem is? Is that thing just that big? What's going on? So, R to cancel. What do I have to do to fix this? Let's see. Why are these freezers so challenging all the time? They're so tricky to deal with. All right, let's move these out. Push that all the way forward. And then ditto for you. So push that up. Kind of there. Okay. So what will this do? Let's see. Try this again. Rotate that, because these should be able to fit. There's no reason why they can't. So that does go out to there. That's what I wanted to see. Pixel it left. Pixel it back. That should be good. Now, this should fit next to it. It does. Cool. And then that gives me that much more space. Okay, so that's good to know. And then I can set one of these kind of over here for now. It's not great, but it's something. See, I'll put one of those here. I don't know if this has actually done me any good or not, but it's done me something. A 5-stream streak for Ron to play games. Thank you so much for that. And then let's spin this one around. Block the door a little bit. So there, yep. So that hasn't done me a whole lot of good, but it's done me something. So at least I've got all the doors facing like that. So that's cool. So I got to get all the way up to level 150. And then that will finally push that entire area out. And then I can do a little bit more rearranging again and figure out what I can do after that. So, because yeah, I've got a bunch of dead space right there, and I can't use it because I can't fit that freezer in that space. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't be able to open the door or anything like that. So we're just going to leave it. And then I have absolutely no space there for that. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I've still got 25 people in the store. My gosh. I thought for sure with all that goofing around I was doing, we were going to be done. I've been doing a lot of goofing around back there. Lot of slow shoppers. The shoppers get slower and slower as the game goes on, I feel like. They just love being around here. This place has a vibe. Everyone's here for the vibe, it seems. Okay. So let's check real fast. Doors are all good. Let's check and see what else we need to order. All that for Dock 3. Was that it? Was that all I had was 3 things in toys? I missed something. Rounds in Party Frogs and Sweet Doll Houses. I didn't get the pink sports cars. I apparently missed that. Okay. So there's all those. That's Dock 1. And Dock 2. Yep. Got it. Ayanara! How you doing? Yeah, they don't want to leave the AC. I too do not want to leave the AC. Not if I can avoid it. I've gotten to the point now just to not have it constantly run where about 5 o'clock in the evening, I've been turning it off at the house and then turning it back on closer to 9 o'clock because otherwise it just runs all day long. It's like, man, this thing needs a break. It's original to the house, and the house is like 20 to 25 years old, and it's like this poor air conditioner is like pushing with everything it's got, and we don't have it turned down that low. So if I turn it off for like 4 hours, crank a couple of ceiling fans, close all the blinds and all that, the house gets up to, I mean, just under 80, and then turn it back on later on, and it at least has had a chance to take a break. And I've washed the front of it off and all that, but yeah, it is pushing. We definitely need to look into at some point getting a new AC and furnace, but unfortunately those things are very, very, very expensive. That is not a cheap thing to replace. Yeah, I had to replace your AC about 3 or 4 years ago. 20, you get anything over 20 years, you're doing pretty good. And unfortunately, an AC system could cost you, I mean, $7,500 on the cheap end. Or worse. So, yeah. It's one of those fun things about being a homeowner. Yeah. It's 41 and not all of them to do a rain dance. They're saying it might rain here tomorrow. I don't know for sure, but they're saying it might. I would rather it didn't rain tomorrow, just so that way we could be able to watch the fireworks, but it may not happen. Just depends on that. You call your AC winter, spring, and fall. Exactly. All right, are we good? I think they're all good. Yeah, these guys are putting some stuff away, so everyone's just about done. You should be done. Everyone should be done. It looks like Frosted Hair Man is also done too. He better not be picking anything else up. He better be done. He absolutely better be done. And my unloaders are still doing their thing. I'm fine with that. Yeah, you're done. You're done. All right, everybody's done. It looks like. This is where I'm always torn about just having them take everything and unbox, take all the other products and putting them here in the unboxing area. But at the same time, I know that would also take forever. And we'd have so many boxes here in this holding area. It'd make their job faster because they just drop everything here, but these boxes would go all the way to the ceiling. So. All right, one more day. We'll do one more here. And then get ready for our afternoon fun. So here we go. One more time. Here it is. Day! What? Darn thing. Day 198. We're 2 days short of 200 days. We expanded our warehouse. I know you don't care as a customer that we expanded our warehouse. We'll try and get more grocery to give you something to be happy about. We'll see. Store's open for your convenience. One more time. Quebec Steve is back again. Oui, oui. Oh, bonjour. So yeah, we'll try and get some more grocery. I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything that would be a good potential license here. If we go here and go to licenses, what would be a good fit? So grocery licenses. This is, that looks like it is shelf, because I'm assuming that is like a chocolate collection. I can't, that looks like it's just a chocolate collection. So that looks like it'd be a shelf product. That would be a shelf product. That'd be a shelf product. And then that's just another freezer product. So that'd be perfect. This would also be good. So those are options. So I might do this. Potentially. Because that'd be shelf, and then a freezer. For $3,800. And then it just had to figure out where it's all going to go. Because we probably need another shelf. And I also have to see whether or not I'm going to end up with any other cleaning products. Because right now I see that we have toilet paper. So what other licenses do we have here that we do not have? So that one's got toilet paper on it. Because I could do this. Because that would have, that's got cheese, and it's got crackers, and so crackers, pasta, cheese, toilet paper, oil. How am I doing on my fridge? I really have no cheese other than that. That's like the only cheese I've got in this place is that. That's so odd. Okay. And crackers and pasta. I feel like I want to get that one anyway, just so I can finally get get the toilet paper and get that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then fridge. I've got fridge space. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna go with this. Shopping. This license here. So we'll do that, and then pricing. These items, so $11.75. I can probably go $14.50, maybe $14.75. I can't. Okay, I could get away with that. This will be $11.25. Probably can't go higher than that. This is going to be probably $4.75 at best. This is going to be $10.75, maybe $11. No, $10.75. And then this is going to be $9.75. No, that's even too much. So, The Rocker, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very, very much. Happy Friday to you. Okay, so let's go ahead now, get these items in here. So, grocery, not labeled, all. So elbow pasta, mozzarella cheese, olive oil, paper towels, and crackers. I will need one more shelf for sure. And that's it. Dock 4. And then let's figure out how we're going to do all this. How's this going to work? And Princess Carrie, how's it going? I forgot my my card here. Yeah, so got to try and figure out what we want to do here. How do we want to go about this? Okay, so shelf, crackers, oil, paper towels, cheese, pasta. All right, so there's all of it. And restockers will go on pause for just a bit while I contemplate how I want to move things around. So all restockers, hold that thought while we do a little bit of messing around here. So mozzarella cheese, I guess, is going to go there because I have really no other place to put it. Then I got pasta. I've got a shelf, so this is going to continue to move down. Then this will move down. So we'll go ahead and put this here. Nope, that's wrong. Set that down, the shelf. So this will go here. All right, so pasta goes here. That's funny. They call these paper towels, but I thought for sure that was toilet paper, but it's not. It's paper towels. So that's going to go here anyway. I might have to get, like, more of those. I might have to put that on 2 shelves. That may end up going on, I think that's going to temporarily for now go on 2 shelves. Because I don't even know if I've got any more products like that. That might be the last of what we have in that kind of category. Now, crackers. Do I have anything that's crackers related? I mean, I've got chips. So I could put the crackers there and move the bread. And then I've got oil. Do I have other oil anywhere? I've got oil there. So what do I have here? I've got oil. I mean, do I take the pasta and put it with the oil? Because I don't think I'm going to have any more pasta. Huh. Maybe I do that. Yeah, maybe I do that. So let's do this. So we'll do that. So oil's going to go over here. Go with that. And then there's this oil as well. Because if you make pasta, you put oil in the water a lot of the time. So we'll call that that. Those are all empty. And then I just got the crackers that I need to figure out where the heck I'm going to put those. So maybe I'll move the bread and put it over there where I just had the... Yeah, so I'll take the bread and I'll put it where I just had that oil. I'll move that around like that. Okay, and then we'll take the crackers and put them down here by the chips. That works. And then this moves back like that. I can go with that. I'm good with that as a setup.
Nice cross.
It seems like it makes sense. Nothing in there it's like completely out of the ordinary in terms of their placement. These guys are all like, can we start doing something, please? Yes. Off you go. Management. Resume. Get to it. Even Frosted Tips guy. So that's good. Now I got to take all that stuff and put it on shelves back there. And this all goes on... Well, one of them goes into the fridge. So I've just got to drag this guy forward. I really wish this thing went 5 high. I know that they were talking about having a 5 high one of these. That'd really be cool. I'd be a fan of that. Okay. And then I think I left myself with enough space. I did. All right, so we're good here. All the way up. Reserved to a staff. Oh, come on. Come on. Who's it reserved to? Shoot, that's a problem. All right, I'll stand here and wait. I don't know who's coming here to grab a box, but whoever it is, please hurry. So I can take this thing and throw it up on the shelf. Whoever it is it you? Are you the one? Is it you? Are you the one? It was you. Cool. And I'm stuck on something. Oh, I'm stuck on the other piece of machinery. Oh, come on. You normally give me that. You normally give me that. You normally don't have any problem. There you go. I mean, there's so much forgiveness in this in terms of putting a pallet up. Now you're being fussy all of a sudden. Okay, so that'll go there. So, Jack is back! Jack is back. How's it going? Fridge. What's that? Yep, that's him. He's back. Susie Lou's on her way up. She's coming up to say hi. Yep.
Jack, hi. Hi, Jack. Hi, Mark. Hi, Luke. Hi, Annie. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Mary. Mwah, mwah.
Whoever's watching.
I love you. Go, Jack.
The whole family. All right, there we go. That's all good. And that goes back here. Okay, cool. All done. And that truck is gone. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope, that's all good. What do we got here? $75,000. So we're making a pretty good amount of progress towards another license. Let's go with this. So what do we got? Caramel pies. It's so weird when I need anything in bakery, because it happens so rarely. Now this is weird, because I have not ordered those other things from electronics, and now it's telling me that I'm not out of them. So why is it all of a sudden saying that I... Oh, because these are completely gone. That's why it is. These are completely out. I've run myself completely out of them. That's what it is. I'm like, why is that completely gone? But it's because I have no more of them. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more of these. I can't hold off anymore on that. So I can't. Oh, I also can't get a full pallet of all of them, but I can't not have them anymore. So there we go. Then go here. This is going to be dock 3 for that. Those I ordered. There's all that. So that is dock 1. Do I have the money? Oh, I don't have the money for all this. And I've only got 5 people left in the store, so something here is going to have to give. What's it going to be? What do I not need that much of? I probably can knock this down. Let's knock that down. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then summer, we'll go with the summer stuff. And that's stock 2. I'm just going to go with that, because I do not have enough money outside of that. So. Cool. 7 stream streak. For Katie, you just heard Hypermarket Simulator has a new patch and it includes a second floor. Sponsored by Brondo. It's got electrolytes. It's what Plants Crave. How you doing? So, I've actually heard that they're, I mean, John mentioned that they are actually doing another update to Hypermarket. So, they've got another thing coming. They're keeping all the hits coming. So, all right. So then, in terms of what we've got left, if we take a look, like progress that has been made, we've still got 2, 4, 5, 8 licenses left to go. 8 licenses left to go for grocery in its entirety. We've got 1 warehouse space left to get, and then that will be done, which I can't get till level 150. We need $100,000 to get our next store space, and it's upstairs, which is bad. And then 104,000 to get the store space downstairs. So all the hits, but still tons of misses. so that's kind of where we are with that. So these guys are going to keep on working on get everything stocked. We'll let them do their thing. And I'm going to go out here for the outro. So yeah. Oh, the mall simulator? Yeah, that one's gone. That one kind of went kaput, which is a shame because that was a fun game. So, all right. So in 35 minutes, 35 minutes, we will come back. We will have more Plant Nursery Simulator, doing more fun with that. See if we can get ourselves to get to the trinkets that I remember us having that made our lives a lot easier. And just have more fun with that. To have some nice, have a cozy Friday afternoon of running a plant shop. That should be a good way to end the week, I do think. And then, yeah, I think that's what we got. So again, if these developers want to take like at least a week, if they can take even longer to have it before they get this update ready, I'm good with that. Take all the time you guys want. I'm more than happy if these guys take all the time that they want to get this next one out here. So that's the plan. But that'll take care of it for now. So hope to see you guys in just about, just a little over a half hour for Plant Nursery Simulator. If not, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week. That is all, though, for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, or if you're not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun watching us trying to slowly get the entire bottom floor open, although it's been a really big slog trying to do it, I would love it if you considered giving the channel a subscribe. Would definitely mean a lot to me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious Megastore silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.